Hi, friends. My name is Talia Butts, and I'm the creator of the Disco, a digital dance floor to have fun, learn things, and meet people. And one of those people I have with me today, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Dude, first of all, I'm on this platform. Oh, we going up. Hello, my name is Dorian. I am a musician, producer, creative, songwriter, everything you could think of under the sun creatively. I'm trying to do that. I'm here with the lovely Talia to be on the disco. She's gonna talk to me about what I do, who I am, how my brain works, and about besides you. Best EP of 2023, hands down. Go check that out on all platforms. Go vibe out with it. And tune into this player conversation between me and Talia. Gonna be some good stuff.
Hi, Dorian. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to
Nice,
see
nice.
you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Definitely good to have you in the spot. We got this nice set,
Mm-hmm.
with greenery,
It's very
little
fancy.
foliage, you know?
Little foliage, period. Period.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Exciting. Well, I think we're going to have a very fun conversation today.
I'm down.
But before we get into it, I want to acquaint the people with you
Okay.
in the context of our conversation.
Awesome, awesome.
So, well, personally, I was first put onto your work at the Besides You listening party earlier this summer.
Mhm.
But I know that there was so much more that went into that. There was so much before that. So that makes up who Dorian Lyon is.
Right.
So, can you tell me more about your journey to the artist, producer, event curator, person, human being that we see today?
Oh, for sure. So I've always had a natural inclination to listen to music. At my grandmother's house, she had a piano.
Mm.
My older cousins would stay with my grandma. They're like 10 years older than me. So I would always pick up on what they listen to from NERD to La Familia, the Dynasty, Rockefeller stuff, to anything. So I was always kinda like a sponge of listening to music from an older person's perspective. Like, I didn't grow up, listening to Bow Wow or anything. Like, I grew up listening to, Parliament and, Earth, Wind& and Fire, Isley Brothers. So all that kinda just culminated into me just always having a fine-tuned ear for stuff that made me feel that way.
Mm.
And I was a band geek coming up,
Period.
4th grade and onward, I was in some type of band where I played snare, drums. So in middle school, I was playing bells or a xylophone, whatever you wanna call it,
Mm.
and I like the layout of it. I was like, "Okay, it's a little 2, three-dimensional type thing,"
Mhm.
and I like the sounds it would make. So that evolved into piano. I started playing piano in ninth grade back
Mhm.
in high school, and I had no fundamentals, but I was curious. So I would always try to make these chord progressions, these different
Yeah.
sounds, and my piano teacher at the time, Miss Cobbins, she would see that I had, an inclination to find out more and to be curious, essentially. So she
Yeah.
would, foster that when we had the time to. And then that's the music just kinda became the plane of, how I like anything creative. Like, certain music videos stand out to me, like the Colors and Caught Out There video by Khalees, that stands out. Certain movies stand out to me. So it's I like an atmosphere being created and all the things that go into it, whether it's the music, whether it's the visual, the colors, textures. So that kind of just all evolved into me wanting to have this output of music. Let me make the music,
Mm.
let me write it, let people kind of step into my world and my brain. Because I think music that grips you takes you to where the artist is,
Yeah.
not where you are. You're going on a journey with the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that went into all the music. I knew what I wanted to say, what I wanted to feel, and then you experiencing the listening party. I wanted y'all to have that moment where y'all see I got every visual for the project playing with the music. So it's like,
It was
okay, I can
beautiful.
interpret this
Yeah.
somehow, some way. So I like creating an experience where you can just kind of be in it. So all the different multifaceted things I want to do is all to create that experience. So you're just immersed in it. You can just, okay, I'm in a new space. I'm in a new vibe. I'm hearing something new. So that's how
Mm.
that evolved into that.
Amazing. Beautiful. So much good stuff there. So, behind that kind of curiosity and that um, kind of journey of expression, can you tell me more about any specific points of inspiration,
Mhm.
um, either with Besides You or just kind of in general that you're really leaning towards recently? Where do you look for inspiration at?
I like I like nature.
Mm.
I like being outside. So I get inspiration when I'm walking or I go hiking or I'm just in my backyard just chilling looking at the sky or whatever. I kind of developed this kind of mindset to kind of seek out the art in whatever is out there,
Mm.
from the climate, the weather changing, the seasons changing, flowers bloom, they fall off, you know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
kind of just immerse myself in that. I just try to be one with myself. So with that, the more I understand who I am as a person, the more I kind of open myself up to be inspired by whatever. I could hear some shit in the strip club, like, "Oh, that 808 hidden. I need to go to the studio and make something." You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Or I could see a couple that got matching outfits on, they're a little older, "Oh, that's cute. I need to make something a little sweet today." You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Like,
That is so
so I
cool.
kinda just take what's around me and just try to transmute that energy into how I communicate with the world, which is music.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It's like, you ever seen like a little graph where like all the stuff's going to somebody's brain and
Yes.
just comes
Yes.
out? So that's kind of me. So that's how I
Amazing.
look for things.
Very cool. So, specifically with Besides You, I'm really interested in getting into that project.
Awesome. I love
Um,
that project.
yes, I did. It was great. It's saved on my phone. I've been playing it like all the time.
Ooh, thank you.
Um,
Thank you for the analytics too. I be
yeah,
looking at that. I'm like, oh, who saved it on their phone?
exactly.
You're one of
Yes,
them.
I'm
Thank
one
you.
of them for
Appreciate
sure.
that.
So, in Besides You, we talked a little bit before about using music as a form of communication and like
Hmm.
kind of saying something or meaning something. Want people to understand that through your music.
Right.
Um, in Besides You, what did you want to say?
And besides you, I wanted to say that I'm a hell of a producer. I'm a
Period.
hell of a musician. I got some sounds that a little otherworldly, a little ethereal. I just wanted to take y'all somewhere else. Like,
Mm,
we in the Milky Way, but let's go somewhere else real quick. So
period.
that was my whole approach, soundscape-wise.
Yeah.
And then as it developed, me and Gremlin, who's the vocalist on the project, who also helped write the lyrics along with myself, like, he kind of became like a narrator.
Mm,
So the music is me, like, I made the music, yeah, but him singing is kind of like my conscious
mhm.
speaking.
Yeah.
Like, those are moments I endured in life, like, in the moment, besides you, all those feelings are things I was, like, going through
Mm,
leading up to it. So it kinda just made sense that it felt like, "Okay, someone is, like, narrating this narrative."
yeah.
And that's kinda why in the visuals, you don't see Gremlin.
Mhm.
It's me because it's like, I wanna create that space where it's like, "Alright, this is my mind," but then he's, like, my inner conscious, like, talking to me or talking through the
Yes.
situation. So I want to make a moment, "Okay, I'm trying to understand who Dorian is." He's not saying any words in the video. He's not acting out anything. He just kinda, like, caught in the moment. So, that's what I want people to kinda understand, like, this is a moment to endure in a way. Okay, then what
Mm,
am I gonna learn from it, or what am I gonna get from it? So, I want to create that space where people kinda see in my head who I am or what I do.
beautiful. Yes. Do you think do you think that's translated well? Do you think that that's what people have been hearing in your music?
Yeah, I think so because Gremlin makes phenomenal music on his own.
Mhm.
Like, I'm such a huge fan of what he does, but I felt I was intentional, like, "No, I wanna bring you into my world
Mm,
production-wise, because I think those worlds really can collide and make something unique." And I kinda cause a little bit of chaos on purpose,
period.
because people are like, "Yo, who's singing? Is it you singing? Is it him singing?" I'm like, "Nah, it's him singing."
Yeah.
But I really wanted to get people, like, I want people to catch that.
Mhm.
Like, you even thought, "Okay, is this you singing or is it somebody else? Like, what is it?" It opens up a conversation, so that's why I was intentionally like, "I want you to sing it." I wanna experience how it is to be a producer on my end, but also I wanna kinda have people, like, listen, like, "Okay, is that him? Is it not? Why does he sound like that on this song versus this song?" You know? Like, I like the tones or, it's kinda like art. Like, you go to an exhibit, you see it, what do you make of it?
Exactly.
The little card could tell you what it is, but what do you make of it, you know?
Exactly.
So I think that was able to translate for sure.
That's beautiful. I'm very happy. Is there a particular line or song on Besides You that you feel best represents you in that
Mhm.
moment that you were creating it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, is like
Mm,
I have a special attachment to that song because like, during the mixing process, I was like, "Man, is the intro too long?"
mm.
But I'm like, "Nah, it's not too long because that's what I grew up on." Like, Isley Brothers and all them folks, they would have, like, a minute intro that's just instrumental, it was
Yep.
just cold, you know?
Yep. Minute and a half. Shoot.
Exactly, yeah, yeah, it's like, "Nah, we finna take you on this musical journey real quick, just rock out," you know what I'm saying? So, that one really stands out to me because I was doubting it, but then my people around me was like, "Nah, bro, that's going on the damn project." And now, like, that's, like, my most streamed song. And dude, that groove is just nasty to me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's this nice little palatable, lush chords.
Mm,
It's not doing too much, but it has a little nuance to it.
mm.
So I love that one's like my baby.
Period.
All of them are my babies. Like, oh, this is my first part, so I love it
Mm.
regardless. But
Yes.
that song in particular is like, wow, people really fuck with my sound.
Period.
So that felt good to see that.
Amazing. Amazing. So I'm interested in hearing more of the collaborative process, the way that you approach collaboration with Gremlin.
Mhm.
Kind of like what was like top of mind of you for you as you were kind of just inviting him to this project and kind of like understanding and facilitating this
Mhm.
musical experience with the both of you. you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so I knew Gremlin from Georgia State. That's where we linked up, and I saw his, his artistry just evolve over time, and he has a great pen game, like, his songs are great on their own. So I was like, "Man, I think we could really make something dope." And, I've been thinking about this since 2020, like, I had all the music done in 2020 for him. Like, it was gonna be a collab thing, but, life is happening, it wasn't the right time. I revisited with him 2022, like, "Hey, look, I made this with you in mind, so I wanna present to you again. If you're down, let's rock out. If you're not, I get it, I'm about to, make some shake," you know? So, he was down, he enjoyed the music, he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So, the collaborative process was really already there in a way, I just had to see how he worked on his own because I am collaborating with him for the first time officially. So, like, all the music was done, like, every sound you heard, that's what it was since 2020, so that's been kinda just sitting on ice a little bit,
Mhm.
but with him, it was, "Okay, let me hear what you wanna say on it." And he kinda led the direction of every song, like, I would give him, like, "Yo, these are the melodies I'm feeling, certain moments in the song." He's, "Alright, let's talk about this."
Mm.
So, we would come into the studio, we'll write some, lay what we can, he'd go home, he finish writing it, come back, critique, review, try different ideas out, and then we flesh out the song like that. And with the collaboration too, what was a cool part for me was the vocal production, like,
Mm.
being able to be the guy, like, "Yo, sing it like this," or "Say it
Yes.
like that," or "Stack it like this," like, that was pretty cool to be a part of too, so, I think collaboration is great when you just let people do what they do best. You don't make it so rigid, like, this was a moment for me to be fluid in the creative process, because I don't wanna stifle what he has to bring, because he may bring the best moment, and that's what collaboration's about, you know? So, it was a cool moment to kinda, "Hey, let me see what you do first."
Mm.
Then we try it and like, "Oh, dude, that was it." Or, "Let's try this out. Let's do this. Nah, let's try another line," or whatever. It was just a nice back and forth, and it's cool to have that with somebody when the sole purpose is to make a great song. So, collaboration was really cool, and I really like doing that.
Period. Amazing. Cool. So I just have one more question about Besides You.
Cool, let's do it.
Um, what is something you learned about yourself during this project that you really didn't expect to see?
That's a really good question. I learned that I could trust myself,
Mm.
because like, when you do something that's for you first, to present that to other people, it's like, "Oh, I
Yes.
don't wanna do it. I wanna do it, but I don't wanna do it," you
Yeah.
know? So, I just got to a point where I was like, "Fuck it, bro. Just put it out there, see what happens. If I fall on my face, I'll get back up. I got legs." You know what I'm saying?
Precisely.
So, I definitely learned to trust myself, because every decision I made musically, with the production, with the writing, vocal production, it all culminated into a special moment, and people received it.
Mm.
And that felt really good. Like, people be telling me like, "Bruh, I be cutting the grass to your music." I'm like, "This life music, bro. Like, yeah, do
Yes.
that. Go walk your kids or something." You know what I'm saying? And, like, go around the park, walk your
Yes.
dog, go, I don't know, go save some money, go invest,
Yeah.
do whatever, but
Yeah.
live with the music. And so the
Yes.
fact that that was able to be achieved with people, I definitely gained some more trust in myself, and that has been really good to feel.
That is so beautiful.
Thank
Oh,
you,
so
thank you.
happy
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
It's been great.
Yes. So I'm really interested in what your producing process looks like.
Mhm.
So can you kind of tell me how do you approach that? How do you approach that piece of your artistry specifically?
So, like I've said, like, I'm a music nerd, so I like to listen to songs that impact me in a way, whether it's
Mm.
the arrangement, whether it's a certain line,
Mhm.
whether it's super dense or has a lot of space. And then when I produce, I kinda just create a feeling. The feeling may come with me on the keys first. I may have a nice chord progression, like,
Mhm.
"Okay, this is the emotion I wanna set in. Let me build around it."
Mm.
Or I may start with the drums first. "Okay, I want people to nod their head like this,"
Mhm.
or, like, move it around, like, in a cycle, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I start with that, and then I kind of add into what it is. I kinda approach it like cooking, like, gotta make sure you got good ingredients first. So that's like my sounds.
Mhm.
Make sure I got the right sounds I want. And then I slowly but surely, like, help craft it into something to be a whole, like one thing.
Yeah.
I don't want you to receive my music and it's like a billion things going on at once.
Mm.
I want it to be one feeling that's like has extensions like, okay, this part was cool, this part was cool, this is a little ear candy, this was
Mhm.
a moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
for
supposed to feel
sure.
like a journey. Like with movies or anything like that. I like narratives. I feel like music can tell a narrative too through the
Yes.
production. So, I figured that out. Once that's feeling good to me, I don't try to do too much to it. Like, I had to learn that early on in my career, like, less is more.
Mm.
And that's where the genius shows in the simplicity of it, Like, for example, like fronting, Neptune's,
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
yeah, yeah.
That's the whole beat.
Yes.
And then you got the bridge,
Yes.
but that's pretty much it. So I learned that, okay, you need to create space so people can feel it. Also, so the talent who's singing or rapping, whatever, can feel it too. Because if I had a billion instruments in the song, it's like, bro, I have nowhere for me to kind of like, swag out, pop my shit, or, do a little ad lib or whatever.
Yeah.
So producing is like, I'm looking to create a canvas. The first canvas, like the first layer.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, then we add on to it, and then it becomes this whole piece. That's one. So yeah, I like to look at it like that.
It's beautiful. Very cool. So I'm very interested in, so you mentioned cooking as like a like analogy almost of what that can look like. But I'm also very interested in kind of how storytelling might play into that. Like
Yeah.
I'm really interested in what role storytelling plays in your work. So you kind of mentioned like cooking and having ingredients, but like there's also like a whole storytelling element that is like,
Yeah.
it takes a little bit more. Like tell me more about what that looks like for you.
So with the storytelling, I think for me as a musician is the arrangement. Like in the moment, I wanted it to start off like boom, 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 boom. I want, like in my head, I saw somebody knocking at a door to like go into a party.
Oh yeah.
So that was the original music video idea. Was like someone's knocking at the door in alignment with the beat, and then you walk into the party. You know what I'm saying? Like that moment is me kind of scoping the scene in the party and say, okay, who's there? Who do I like?
Yeah.
That's what Gremlin wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So that the arrangement of the beat goes into the storytelling. Like, it's a like 15, 16-second intro.
Yeah.
But then I got the little spatial sound to let you know, like, okay, we're levitating to somewhere else. And then the keys drop in. It's like, okay, now we're here. And then besides you, it's kind of same thing. I just wanted y'all to lock into the beat. I want that to lock in first.
Yes.
Like we driving. And then the keys come in. And then when the chorus comes, that bass line, to me, I just thought about like, if you were like cruising into a black hole.
Ooh.
That's how I hear that song.
Yes.
Like we just going somewhere,
Yes.
Then once it's done, you still grooving with the drums, So storytelling is like how I want people to feel in the song.
Yeah.
Like I want your body to move a certain way on this one part versus another part. Or I want you locked in from the beginning and that's it,
Yeah.
Another storytelling element in the moment at the end is when I like modulate to different chords at the end and his voice gets a little bit more distorted or wonky. It's kind of okay, I'm diving into something or I'm falling into something, whether I'm falling in love with this girl that I'm trying to holler at. Maybe I'm just in the vibe, in the moment, I'm just kind of more present and it's like things are getting a little trippy. Those are the things I kind of look at for the music to give to someone. Okay, why is this part different than that one? Or what is this taking me to? What does it make me feel, So
Sure.
I like the storytelling of it all, but it's not just in the lyrics, it's in the music too.
No.
So that's something I'm very intentional about with that.
So cool. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
And another part of what you do. So we know we have met Dorian the artist and Dorian the producer, but I'm really interested in meeting and hearing more about Dorian the event curator.
Yeah,
Space
for sure.
experience curator, whatever,
yeah, hey,
whatever.
Thank you.
All the words.
Yeah.
So can you tell me more about the Palette event series and kind of how did that come about and what was your intention? Like what was your mindset and your intention behind creating that?
So it started with myself and my brother, Jacques Lashore, also known as the SIP Scholar. So he's the bartender mixologist that curates all the drinks and the menu for our events. But we were just thinking about, well, it started with him listening to a song by Currency. And he was like, how can we attribute this song to flavor? Like, how can we match that, Like, has somebody ever thought about like, no, not really. And I kind of expounded on it from an artist side because I hear songs in colors. Like this song sounds red, this song sounds blue, sounds like pink or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of started going into a multi-sensory like dive. Like, okay, how can we merge these worlds? And some of the problems we were like trying to address, being Black men in Atlanta, is like, nightlife is like tiring. It's exhausting. It's like, bruh, it's $1 billion to park, $1 billion to get in. It's a 2-drink minimum. It's like, bro, you like behind on the mortgage, bro. If you go out often,
Yeah.
It's like, it ain't gotta be all that.
Yeah.
it's kind of grimy to me. It's not ethical in certain spaces, or in certain lights, I should say. But then it's like, we're all consumers too. So it's like, we do want to get what we pay for.
Right.
If I'm buying a $20 drink, I want it to feel like it's a $20 drink, not like, here, there you go, nigga. There you go, drink it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't like that.
Right.
So it's like, we want to create it started off with creating a space like as an alternative, like, yo, we love going to the strip club, we love going to Edgewood and all that stuff, but you can go here too for something a little more quaint, more intimate, more of a curated scene, curated people in there. And then it kind of dived into the artistry side of how we want to address some problems there, because like, for example, like an artist for myself, like, I don't really know any venues here in Atlanta that my music will play in and it'll be received in the right way.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not playing, my song's probably not playing in them clubs on Glenwood Road. And I love the clubs on Glenwood Road. I'm East Side all day.
Yes.
So I want to get turned there, but my music don't fit there.
Right.
So if I feel that way, I know there's other people that feel that way too.
Yeah.
And, you know, in this day and age of technology and online distribution and all this stuff, it's a DIY approach that's kind of like pushed upon us, but people are still misguided in that. They don't know how to go about it or what resources are available to them. So Palace Series is kind of just became a thing where like, we're trying to evoke what taste is. Because like on the back of my cover, I say, for the taste seekers, enjoy.
Yes.
And that's kind of like our whole push with Palace Series. It's like, yo, we want to open y'all up to more craft, to craft musicians, artistry, cocktails. Like, you don't know what you don't know until you experience it. So we've developed the thing where we can like, let's create this moment where music can be discovered and connected with. Great cocktails and the science and the craft behind that can be discovered and connected with. The people who are there curious for either one, they're together.
Yes.
So we're kind of like community building in a way.
Not kind of, you are.
Well, we are. We are,
yeah.
Like, we're building a community. So like, hey, there are people that want to hear the new neo soul artists that people don't know about.
Yes.
Or there are certain artists that have something to say that you would never know they have something to say. So let's create it here. And we're in this beautiful studio. Like, people don't know about the studio. Like, yo, come discover this studio that's here in Atlanta that's making waves, you know? So we're just trying to blend all those things together to create that community where people can help each other, discover more, learn more about what they do, and learn more about themselves. So then Palace Series just evolved into, okay, let's put some artists on there so they can showcase what they do. Also, like, the music industry for artists, it's kind of iffy if you're not popping already or you don't have a label behind you. Like, having a space where 50 people are here just to listen is important. It's not just about likes, reposts, shares, and stuff like that, because those are like hollow metrics. Like, I'll post a song, hey, y'all like, share, whatever. It's like, cool. People throw a billion flame emojis on there, but that's not turning into something that's going to have you a sustaining, like, living way as an artist. Right. You got to get in people's face. You got to learn how to scale your artistry so people can pay to enjoy, to see what you do. Because a lot of stuff is just free. Like, the artist pays all these fees and stuff to do things, and that's where it is. You'll never recoup. So another space in that too is like artist development, which is kind of like my purpose in it, in a way. Because like, I love music, I love the craft, but the craft has gotten lost over the years with the access, the barriers of entry being lower,
For sure.
technology, people so data hungry and greedy, from the people to the corporations to all that. So it's like, let's get back to what music is. Music is a form of communication. Let's create a community so that the music can communicate to other people. People want to talk about it, engage. And then we let that bloom and we build that. So people aren't just like, oh man, let me post on Instagram. I got 10 likes. Well, I guess my music ain't shit. It's not true. It's not presented in the right space where people can enjoy it. So come rock with us at Palace Series. You got something to say, you got great music, put you on our platform so people can engage with you as an artist, how you want to be seen and felt. Because we know artists hustle, studio time, producers, all that stuff. But what about the moment where they aren't looking at the board, they're not working, they're not in the booth, they're turning to the crowd and seeing how that feels? Because there's an energy transfer in that, you know?
For sure.
So that's like, we're trying to inject that energy back into our community for the young and discerning people who know that there's more out there to indulge in. Because like we were talking a little bit earlier about how as we get older, we're learning what we like and why we like it.
Yes. Yes.
People don't know what they like if they're not exposed to it.
Precisely.
So we're creating that through the music, through the people, through the vibes, through the set design, through the cocktails, through all of it.
Yeah.
It's a sense of discovery wherein we want people to discover more about what's out there, but truly what's in themselves, discover more about who you are.
That is
So
beautiful.
that's what that is.
That is beautiful. I love that so much.
Yeah,
So,
it's a vibe, dude. It's fun
yes.
creating that kind of space for people. Like people having a good time. Like that's fun. That's a
Yes.
memory. We want people to leave with memories. Like, man, I discovered this artist at Palace Series. It was a
Yes.
vibe,
Yes. I was just about to ask like what you like what does success look like, but really like what kind of impact, like what kind of legacy do you want the Palette series to leave? Like I think that is as fun is a complete that is a perfect answer. But like tell me more about like what that looks like.
I want people to know that there's more out there to discover, and there's more to learn about yourself, more to learn about the spaces around you. Like, I was watching the other night. I was watching Napoleon, the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, and I was just kind of like looking at certain moments in that when like the music or the art, then like that was a representation of what was going on at the time.
Yeah.
I want these moments to start that. Like, oh, this artist was here at Palace Series, and now he's blown up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or like, hey, there's a funnel or a channel of this type of music here. Like, yo, Atlanta. Of course, we know Atlanta got trap music, but there's hella neo soul artists here. Shit, I'm damn near one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
There's a lot of electronic music, a lot of house music, a lot of Black people that do all kinds of different genres here. I guess the impact I want legacy-wise, I want this to be an incubator of new art, new culture, like a cultural renaissance.
Yes.
And that goes into how we move in our community too. Like, hey, we know we gotta pay for great art because that goes back into the community.
Yes.
Art in the community was an exchange. Like the art was a reflection of the times and people received that. That's a discourse that I feel like is kind of getting lost because we're all bogged down by a phone.
Yeah.
And with the phone, we're like individuals, you know what I'm saying? Instead of building like a community. So I want that to create that cycle, that positive feedback loop. More art, people know about it, people spread the word, people come back, find out something new, whatever. And that applies to, we want it to be with anybody, not just music. It could be a visual artist. Like visual artists got something to say. They got something to show.
Absolutely.
And then it invokes what you want to say.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So I want Palace Series to be that incubator of like what's new, what's current, what's honest for the times, and who are the people doing that.
Yes, that is beautiful. That is so exciting. So I want to be mindful of your time. So I just have a couple more questions.
Oh, dude, I'm vibing, bro. Let's do it. Whatever you want.
So we just talked about a lot of things that you're involved in, a lot of things that you do, a lot of ways that you are expressing yourself creatively. I want to know, how do you nourish yourself as a person in the midst of navigating all these different avenues?
Dude, that's been a struggle for the longest. Like, I do a lot. I've been doing that like since middle school, high school, always involved, always being like an overachiever and like pressuring myself in a way to do it, which I realize isn't healthy at all.
Yeah.
Like my health been in flux, migraines be whipping my ass. Like it's a lot I need to do. So to nourish myself now, like I journal a lot. Like I write down, okay, what do I need to do today? Or how do I feel today? Even if it's just a question, I'll try and write down like, yo, why did that piss me off? Like I write that down and I look at it.
Yeah.
I try to write before I go to bed because I be up early. I be thinking about a lot of things from the studio I run to Palette Series to my own artistry to producing for other people. It is a lot. So I do need to make sure that I'm open and I'm free to do each thing. So dude, when I write it down, it's like all that pressure just lifts out of my head and just hits the paper.
Beautiful.
And then that's it. Also, water is super duper important. Like artists, y'all need to drink more water, bro. Like it's a lot. Like our body is like mostly water. You do a lot. You got to nourish yourself with that. Staying hydrated is super duper duper important. Also, that's like good brain health. You got to be hydrated, you know?
All the things. Absolutely.
But weed helps too. Weed is great.
Period.
You just calm down. You can focus on one thing at a time. You get it done.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like lifts the angst that be on me a lot. It just take it off, bro. Just chill.
Yeah.
Then I can be like Dorian again. Like, all right, bet I'm just me, just vibing. And that's that. So nourishment is something I'm still trying to get the best grasp of, but I'm making better efforts and, learning more things to make sure that my body's good. If my body not good, I can't even put out the art that I want to impact people because I'm not taking care of myself first.
That's beautiful. That is so true. That leads really well into my next question,
Okay.
which is, we talked about so much today. We talked about how you're taking care of yourself or working to take care of yourself in the midst of all of this.
Yes.
But kind of being a little bit more forward looking, where do you want to go next? Like, what is your, like, out of all the things that you're working on or like anticipating happening that you can tell me about, what are you most excited to really pour into?
It's two things. I'm looking to pour into more artists as a producer because I just had a great experience with an artist coming out. My boy Onion, he from Savannah. 2024, we got that on Smash. I'm just letting y'all know now. Y'all heard it here first from me. Right here, right here. Onion got EP of the year next year, hands down. I'm gonna say that. So how I just spoke that confidently about someone's art and me being a part of that process, I want to communicate that feeling to other artists. So I'm definitely looking to produce for more people. But then another thing too is just being an artist full blown. Like, y'all haven't heard me sing on my music yet or rap or whatever I decide to do.
Yeah.
Because I got a whole vision for it. I just want to just hit. Like, man, like I remember when he dropped this. That's the moment I'm looking for. So that's the moment I'm working towards, I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to implement so many things to make sure that I can just land and splash and like, oh, this is that shit. That's what I want.
We're so excited. Well, I'm excited. I think it's going to be fantastic.
Thank you. I think so too. I think everybody going to like it. I think everybody can find something about what I do they can kind of tap into. Or I just, help you. I want you to leave with you discovering something different about yourself. If it's the sounds, if it's the bars, if it's the harmonies, whatever, that's what I want people to leave with. So with the artists I produce, my own music, I want people to think, okay, I can think a little bit further about what I want or what I like or who I am. And then just float with that.
Float with that. That's beautiful.
Float with that. That's it.
Yes. Is there anything else that you would like the people to know about you, your artistry? I don't know, what you had for breakfast this morning. I mean, whatever you feel like saying.
Had carrot juice. That was hidden.
Period.
Just had some green tea. That was also hidden. I definitely need some grub though. So that's going to be next. But I'm Dorian Lyon. I am producer, musician, creative, artist, songwriter, procrastinator, just to be a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
Instagram, Dorian Lyon. Listen to Besides You and the instrumentals. The instrumentals will set you free, bro. Like, you over watching this, like, bro, this is boring. Throw the instrumentals on. Oh, I'm about to scrub this bit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna give you a little energy. And dude, check out Dorian Lyon. Check out Palette Series. Check out the Sip Scholar. All that on Instagram. Palette.series to be exact. We got some events coming up. Got an event in December. About to lock in the date for all my artists and creatives. Check us out because we're gonna have something very special for y'all to, grow, build, network. And then 2024, just look out for something amazing because I think it's gonna be an amazing year.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Dorian, for coming.
Thank you, Talia. This means a lot. I'm glad you can come kick. And dude, fit cam. Talia, like, dude,
no, please.
The jacket, the black, bro, we styling and profiling right now. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying my best.
No, you killing it, bro. You got it.
Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah. And last words about the disco really briefly. If you're not aware, the disco is a digital dance floor created by me to have a good time and learn lots of things. We have everything from a newsletter that's weekly every Sunday afternoon to a podcast to a playlist that I think is probably one of the best playlists on Spotify, respectfully.
Facts. You heard it first. Facts. Big facts.
Dorian Lyon is on that playlist. It's there. It's on Spotify. Sorry to the Apple Music girlies. But yeah, it's on Spotify. And if you're interested in more stuff at the disco, there's everything from how to talk to your friends about money to a piece on why you should always sit in the aisle seat. That and much more at w-2d.com.
Practical stuff for your life to make it more player. From yours truly, Talia.
Amazing. Thanks, Dorian.
Absolutely, no problem.
For sure.